underground open mic here at Beechwood. First of all, I want to start out. Let's give a shout out to our bartender over there, Josh. Hell yeah. Make sure you're tipping heavy. I hear he's giving away one for free for everyone you buy today. I'm going to go over some ground rules real quick. Everybody tonight, you're going to get 5 minutes. When you hit the 4-minute mark, I'm going to give you a light from somewhere over here. That means you have 1 minute to wrap it up. If you don't make it to 5 minutes, you can get off at any time. It's not a roller coaster. You can get up. I don't know. Other than that, how are we feeling? Cinco de Mayo? On a Taco Tuesday? That happens once every 100 years, I think. I don't know. Gosh. I actually hate my job right now. Make sure you guys hate your jobs. Yeah. I had 3 margaritas at lunch today. Fuck them. No, I hate my job. I actually spent all day after 11 a.m. a little tipsy and just doom scrolling on my phone because I'm just in my cubicle where nobody can see me. And when I doom scrolling, I do that once or twice a week at work. I like to just pick a topic and just learn everything I can from YouTube about it. So last week, I just learned everything you could about pirates. Yeah. And this week, I decided to learn everything I could about ghosts and ghost facts. You guys believe in ghosts here? Few of us? Oh yeah. Ghosts are real. I found out from the facts, my research, I found out some ghost facts. First of all, did you know not everybody that dies becomes a ghost?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, not everybody that dies becomes a ghost. But there is a way that you can guarantee you become a ghost when you do die. Just kill yourself. That's one of those facts where when I heard it, I was just oh, duh. I don't know, it's one of those ghost facts. When I was researching this, one of the things that it mentioned is that most people kill themselves at home, which I think is just sad and wild because all you're guaranteeing is you're going to haunt your house for the rest of eternity. It's going to get sold at some point. Now you're watching what somebody else wants on TV for forever. That sucks. That sucks. You got to do it somewhere fun. If I was going to do it, and I'm not, don't check in on me, I'm not. But if I was going to do it, I'd probably do it at a strip club. Not because I want to see strippers, just because I'm going to laugh to myself forever when everybody keeps asking, what's all that mysterious moaning? Dude, but I'm going to have to pick a good strip club, right? I can't pick one that's going to close down in 2 years, and now I'm just haunting a store in a strip mall. I'm the sad ghost you see in the mirror when you're trying on clothes, boo. Thank you. Just came off the dome today. Let's get something else. I know it's right now it's graduation season and people going to quinceañeras, all that stuff. We have a lot of stuff in my family happening over the next couple months. So we decided last week to teach my 95-year-old grandma how to text so that she could join in on the family group chats and figure out what's going on. But my grandma doesn't understand what texting is, so she's just using it to ask us questions that she should just Google. Yeah, a couple days ago, she asked us if zebras are black with white stripes or white with black stripes. And I don't know the answer to that, but I do know which one she would prefer. Yeah. My grandma's a little racist. Who's in it, It's my grandma invented racism. Come on. Gosh. No, I'm actually the son of a Mexican immigrant, so Cinco de Mayo, what's up? My dad's been legal here for about 35 years now. Shout out, Mom. She's the reason. And my dad, before he met my mom, had been deported 7 times. Because my dad would cross here in the 80s, and he said back then getting deported isn't like it is today. He said back then it's kind of like playing freeze tag. Sometimes you just got to go back to home base and try again. And no, my dad, he used to come over here for work, right? And so he'd come over here for the work season for 9-10 months. And at the time, for a few years, he didn't have a wife or kids here yet. So he wanted to go back home to see his mom, see his family and stuff. But he didn't want to walk back when the work season was over, so he would just call ICE to come get him. Because they can't tell him no. That's their whole job. And they get mad when you call them. They don't like it when you call them a delivery driver. They try to make him walk home. He's dude, give me a manager. Somebody's taking me. I don't know. My dad, like I said, he was deported 7 times. 5 of them were consensual. 2 of them, he got caught fair and square. Now, my dad, like I said, he used to come over here to like different cities for work. And the last time he came over here, he decided to go to Chicago for the second time. And he actually got deported from Chicago for the second time. And he had the same police officers that first time that had to drive him from Chicago all the way to the border. And he said that was the worst Uber ride he's ever had. Like, the dude wouldn't even play I Spy with him or nothing. And this is before my dad spoke English and before I spoke Spanish. So when they got to the border, he just got my dad out and was like, hey, stay. And my dad was like, see. He came back. Now, let's see. My dad's second language is English. Obviously, he's from Mexico. And my dad learned English the old-fashioned way from like movies and TV shows. You know, like my dad's favorite movie of all time from like the 80s and 90s is Terminator. You know, the first words he ever learned in English were "I'll be back." ICE agents hated him. You guys gotta warm up to Mexican jokes. Cinco de Mayo. People are gonna do them. They're gonna do them. Mexico! I think I'm the only half Mexican here. I can't spot any of my other people. My parents actually just got a dog this year. They just got a puppy. And my dad's supposed to be training this dog because he's retired now, and he's not. Like, this dog doesn't listen to anybody. And I went over there this weekend to go take the dog to the dog park and go hang out with him. It's like a 6-month-old puppy. And while we're at the dog park, this dog just won't listen to me. So I had to call my mom to be like, hey, did Dad teach him any commands whatsoever to make him listen to me? And she's like, yeah, kind of, but he only listens to your dad. So I had to do the best impression of my dad to this dog and be like, hey, come here. Hey, sit. Like, and I'm so white, it just looks like I'm racially profiling Chihuahua. It's bad. Are you guys ready for our comedians? Yeah! I forgot. Did I say the 5 that were coming up? I did not. Wade, thank you for shaking. Wade, you're up first. After Wade, we got Jeff Newell. After Jeff Newell, we got Joe. After Joe, we got Matthew Jacobson. After Matthew Jacobson, we got Alex Carter. Wade, you want to do one more joke before you go? You good? All right, give it up for Wade Taylor.
Here we go for Benji, everybody. Benji, I think people just want to kill themselves in their house because they're comfortable there. I had my neighbor recently, he died in his house, and it was just a prolonged suicide. His wife died, and he was real sad about it, and he decided he was going to go out on his terms, which was by partying to death. I drank beers with this guy all the time, and I thought he was just, like, joking when he was just like, I'm fucking really trying to get out of here, man. I was ripping heaters with him like, yeah, man, I get it. I don't like work either. It was cool, though. What he also did is he donated his body to science afterwards, so now we all know the final limits it takes for your body to finally give out from partying. He just wanted to get to his wife. That's all he wanted to do. I believe every morning he got up and went, I'm coming, honey, and turned on Kickstart My Heart by fucking Motley Crue. Got to fucking suicide watch. Too dark. Yeah, I get it. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Oh, guys. They say live by the golden rule. The golden rule is treat others the way you want to be treated. I think that phrase is incomplete because at the end it should say, but don't expect it from other people. You should never expect it from other people. And I hate that because I base my personality solely off that rule. And now I get stuck in waiting rooms listening to loons fucking dump on me all the time. Because I would want somebody to listen to me. That's why I'm in this fucking basement right now. I want someone to listen to me. I get it, dude. I have a podcast. I need listeners. It sucks. I have people trauma dump on me in waiting rooms all the time, and it's the fucking worst. I don't want to hear about it. But I'll tell you what I hate more than that. I'd rather you talk to me than doom scroll on your phone on full volume in a waiting room. That's psychotic. That's playing Russian roulette with your phone. Because you're that confident in your Reels algorithm that nothing crazy's going to pop up? Nothing. Dude, I'm scared to open up my phone in front of my wife. And you're just in a waiting room of the doctor's office like, yep, I'm going to see maybe a Nazi propaganda thing pops up today. You know how many dudes have had to find a new doctor because of that day Instagram decided to go, hey, we're going to go full live leak on everybody. And you're going to see nothing but car crashes and headshots. Really ruined some doctor's visits that day. Oh, I hate it. That's some weird inner thought shit. You don't want to let people know your inner thoughts. Hard shift here. I didn't have a job in high school. My parents were nice enough. They always told me, like, no, we want you to enjoy your high school experience. Be a kid. You're going to work the rest of your life. And that sounds really nice. But in reality, I think my parents didn't care about me not working. They didn't want me finding out about drugs. Because every first job you get in high school is just an immediate gateway into drugs. Server, drugs. Pizza boy, drugs. Gas station employee, drugs. All of those, you get a mentor who's about 30 years older than you, who's still working this job. Why? Drugs. Your parents are hoping it's either the greatest scared straight program of all time, or you're on an absolute gateway to drawing right into drugs. It's awful. It's awful. I will say this. I think a gas station attendant, especially the ones who work the graveyard shift, that might be one of the hardest jobs you can do. A lot of people don't believe that, but it's true. And if you don't believe me, go find one out on their cigarette break. They're going to be standing out there like a Vietnam veteran, just smoking a Marlboro Red. Like, you ever fight off 3 meth heads with a mop handle? Changes a man. They make it so hard for gas station employees now. You know there's now a thing on gas station. They have a sign, I don't know if you've noticed this, where it says safe haven outside of it. And that means you can just drop a child off there and abandon them. That's fucking crazy. And I saw this in multiple small towns, which is weird to do because everybody in that town knows whose baby that is. Just walking outside like, oh, Jessica dropped her off again? It's the 8th time this week. That's so fucked up you can do that to people at a gas station. Their jobs are too hard, man. You don't want to fucking deal with that, too. You're cleaning the roller grills at night, which I'm assuming is the worst part of that job. You're just like, fuck, I wish I would have gone to dental school like my mom told me. And you just hear, wow, what the fuck? Oh, god damn it. And now you don't get anything done at closing. And your manager comes in and bitches at you. He's like, why come nothing got done last night? Oh, nothing got done, Terry? Maybe it's because I'm doing the most important job in the world. Being a mother. You're going to try to get one of these little fuckers to latch? It's impossible. Anyway, guys, that's been my time. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Keep it going for Wade Taylor and that latching. All right, on deck we got Joe, but right now get over for the Altoona Assassin, Jeff Newell.
Guys, I cannot believe it, man. I cannot believe it. I started buying pull tabs today. You know, a Mexican trifecta. That's right. We had what was that? May the 4th be with you. Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday, guys. I'm getting lucky. I mean, luckier than I am. But yeah. I'm pulling them tabs as best as I can. Wade, you know, I ran into him in the waiting room, and oh, that was bad, I guess. Gave him a lot of information. Yes. I'll try to keep my phone down there, Wade, but you know, you didn't notice, live from the Bunny Ranch did not raise any questions. Yes. I'm telling you, oh man, Cinco de Mayo. That reminded me, man. The other day, man, you guys ever go to that bar, Denny Arthur's? Any Denny Arthur's over here? Oh, yeah, they know. Oh, see, she looked at him. Oh, no, Denny Arthur's. Yeah, 30 and over, buddy. Oh, yeah, the disco bar. We like that. Oh, man, it's got bands on the dance floor because you need them, man, because you sweat a lot when you're old and dancing. That smoke screen, hide that glitter outfit that you're on, just doing the backstroke a little bit, got the lights on you. I love that place, man. I was there the other night, you know. Smoke's rolling, Bee Gees are going. That rhinestone pantsuit on that I saved for that special Friday night. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You know, I'm out there doing my moves, man. Then all of a sudden I hear these maracas, I think. I'm like, man, Cinco de Mayo's not till, today. So I'm like, what the hell's the deal? You know, the fog clears, I start looking, all the old ladies like my hand, yeah, they're shaking those free Viagra starter packs at me. Yeah, good good maracas, I'm telling you. I had a place to stay that night, and I know what you're thinking, at my age, going home like the old folks home. And it is, but hey, you get free breakfast in bed. That's right. Yeah. And new CNA comes in, she doesn't know whose morphine patch you're smacking on that ass. Everybody's happy in the morning, man. Everybody's happy in the morning in the old folks home. Saying that they're running out of patches, but good Lord, I got 2 of them on me. Yes. Well, hey. I'm Jeff. I got to cut it short. The bus is waiting out there to take me back. Thank you. Woo!
Woo! Keep it going for Jeff Newell. All right. On deck, we have Matthew Jacobson. Right now, get over to my good friend, Joe.
I'm also writing this down, so I had to make the transition fast. Thank you. Oh, my God. Every week I see Jeff tell that joke, the morphine part gets more believable. So I had a bad day at work. I'm glad I got to come here to unwind a little bit. But yeah, pretty bad day at work. I caught on fire. Just a little bit. It's fine. But here's the thing, I've been so disconnected at work lately, I didn't notice until I smelled it, and then I wondered where all the smoke was coming from. And eventually I looked down and I saw my pants were on fire, and I was like, from that lie I told this morning. But you gotta make do, you pinch your clothes, you get back to work, you tape it up later. The other guys at your job in the factory, they just nod at you because they know they've been there. Oh, God. So, my friends are mostly good people, I think. But do you guys remember when Clanker was like the hot thing to say online? I'm a little weirded out how excited a lot of my friends got. They're like, oh boy, a slur we get to say again. What do you mean again? And they got really defensive about it. They're like, oh, don't worry, it's not like they're people. Wait a minute, I've heard that one before. If it didn't count then, I don't think it should count now. Listen, I'm not a fan of AI, but man, I don't know. Once you start throwing slurs into the mix, I get a little uncomfy. That's just me, though. Yeah, I'm not a fan of AI. My dad was trying to be a little bit of a jokester the other day. He was showing off his AI assistant. And, he was being a little bit of a chucklehead, so he was like, hey, AI man, why don't you write a joke for my boy here for the open mic? And then it said, okay, what would you like a joke written about? And then I decided I was going to be a little bit of a chucklehead, so I asked him, I was like, write me a joke about sucking cock. And this robot, this fucking AI, has the gall, the audacity to look at me, metaphorically, and go, I'm not sure if the audiences are going to want to hear about that. Maybe you should think of something a little less crass and vulgar. This guy's giving me writing advice? I haven't seen him do 5 minutes once, and he gets to tell me how to do my fucking job? So anyway, sucking cock is a lot like cake. Because I only get it on my birthday. And I'm the one paying for it now that I'm older. No, really, it's too much. I have one more I was going to say, but I can't fucking remember it. Tanner, do you remember? What? Nah, shit. All right, we'll just do an old one then. Yeah, sorry. You guys don't like this next one? Blame Tanner. He's fucking up the whole show. No. Tanner's great. No, please. He's gonna beat me later for this. So my dad's a funny guy. He gave me my name. My name is Job. For those of you who don't know, that comes from the Lawnmower Man. Anybody here a fan of the Lawnmower Man? Yes. Yeah. All right. Hell yeah. Big Stephen King crowd here tonight. For those of you who don't know, the Lawnmower Man is a movie about a guy named Joe who is so autistic he can't talk to girls until he gets really good at VR chat.
Go at your life.
My dad saw that. I was like, the legacy for my boy! Yes, here it is! But my dad's a funny guy. He's the sort of guy who, when we go out to eat at a restaurant, and if we're like in the middle of a conversation, if he thinks he sees the waiter coming by with our food, he stops everything. He's like, get ready, guys. Like if we're not on our best behavior, the waiter's going to walk by and just be like, no. I've been Job. You've been great. Give it up for Benji.
Give it up for the sound guy over there. Clap. I'll play you off to a really bad song. All right. On deck, we got Alex Carter. Right. I'll give it to my good friend, Matthew Jacobson.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I know what you're thinking. Finally, after this many comedians, one Mexican won on Cinco de Mayo. Finally, he's here. I wish you all a merry Quesabria, Sicario, Guerrero, Mysterio. Blessings to you all. Tanner, what's my first joke? God damn it, Tanner! Son of a bitch. Alright, I can't be a macho dude. I want to be a macho dude so bad. I just really want to be a macho dude. I can't. It's genetic, because my blood type is B positive. B, alright. Shit. Alright, I'm dropping the rest of that bit. I'm doing the rest of that bit. It's only okay. We're only doing bangers here tonight. It's a bangers only, Mike. Alright. We'll try this. Alright, so. Alright. It's for you. Alright. So the other day, I was like, man, where does the phrase, we want a pitcher, not a belly itcher come from? Okay? Right? And I was like, where's that come from? And it turns out the answer is baseball. But I went in further because I want to know what the origin of this is. I couldn't find it anywhere. So my question is, man, in the 20s, are they just like... Scratching bellies? Yeah, was it just an epidemic of scratching bellies? Fuck, he said the punchline, so now... Wait, what? That's not the punchline, that's just the direction of it. Because then you said scratching bellies.
That's the punchline.
No, it's not. Well, it's where I was going next. You were ahead of me. Now the whole thing's thrown off. I don't know if I should keep going with this set at all. Between you and Tanner and this country hating my Mexican heritage, I'm being oppressed on this stage. I'll talk to you guys about weed. I'm going to talk to you guys about weed. I'm pivoting entirely. So, all right. So weed is great. If you haven't done weed, do weed. This guy gets it. Rev gets it. Listen, you'll never laugh at anything more hard in your entire life, which is tough because, like, I do this. I get to see some of the best comedy I've ever witnessed in my life live. But, like, dude, it's hard to explain when something makes you laugh that hard when you're high because it's always the dumbest thing that's ever happened to you. So, like, I was, like, multiple gummies deep. I was obliterated. And I was playing this online video game with my buddies. It was called Liar's Bar. Basically, it's a video game where you get to play Liar's Dice, Liar's Poker, Liar's Deck. And also, all the characters in the game are basically anthropomorphic animals. It's a game for furries. It's furry propaganda, and it's winning. Like I was a big titty bunny rabbit, and I was living la vida loca. It was so good. La vida loca, that is Mexican. Bring it to you. So anyway, so all these characters get emotes, right? They all get to go say things like "fuck you" or "jackass" or "yeah." It's all these fun different things. And so we're playing this card game, and in this game, if you lose a round of the card game, your character has to then play Russian roulette. And if they lose Russian roulette, it's this very violent animation of like a gunshot to the head. And my buddy, who was a pig, played his deck, played his hand or whatever. He lost. So does the thing, loses, gun goes off, bang, blood, head goes flying around, hits the table, he goes flying backwards. It's very violent. There was this pause. There was a big silence. And then my friend, who was the red panda, just goes, yeah. And when I tell you, folks, that I have never laughed at anything harder in my entire life, I couldn't breathe for 3 minutes. I was just walking around the house just trying to find air, and when I could finally get air, the other people on the other end of this Discord server just started like that, because it was crazy. Anyway, do weed. Do weed. That's my message for you all tonight. Do weed. Yo quiero Taco Bell. Have a great night. Love you guys. Ta-ta.
Keep it going for Matthew Jose's son. Hell yeah, he's Mexican. Before I bring up our next comment, are you guys ready for the next five on the list?
Yeah!
Hell yeah. Coming up after Alex Carter, we have Danny T, Tanner Desway, Jeff Schipple, Mara B, and Sam Hershock. Right now, get over the Ice Cream King of Des Moines, Alex Carter.
Let me ask you folks a question. Is it butts naked or is it buck naked? Buck? Buck?
Buck.
Either way, I had a pretty crazy trip to the dentist today. Got him on the hook, Matt. Works every time. Did you guys see that Spirit Airlines went out of business? Big news this week. Spirit Airlines is in the middle of the day. They're like, we're done. That's it. And I love imagining that whole scenario. The CEO is in his office. He's like, all right, we're done. There's a big switch. He just turns it to off. And then they call the flights, like the fucking ground control calls the airliners up there. And they're like, yeah, guys, we're done. We're out of business. So that's it. Pilot's like, all right. Immediately puts the plane into a nosedive. This flight is over, everybody. Get the fuck off the plane. We're done. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Get off the plane. People jumping out like Fortnite, just gliding away. That's what I assumed happened. I own a business. It would be weird to do it. Just hit the switch one day. I love thinking about it. I might put a switch in my ice cream shop. Be like, we're done. Quiet down, guys. I'm trying to sleep up here. I saw that Trump is among many of the awesome things he's doing. One of them is he's suing the United States of America for $10 billion because taxes or something. He's just trying to extort the country. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know you could just sue the thing you're in charge of. That's good to know. I'm about to sue Black Hat Ice Cream for $2 billion. Emotional distress like a motherfucker. I have a good case. It's going to be hard to collect on that, but still, it's a moral victory. I watched the Michael Jackson movie last week. It was fucking awesome, you guys. I loved every minute of it. I've been a lifelong Michael Jackson fan. Not so much at the end, but I kind of forgot about all that. And I watched the movie, I'm like, he's back, I love him, he can do no wrong, he's the best. And I was telling my friends this, and they're like, yeah, but he molested all those kids. I'm like, Thriller was too good, Off the Wall was crazy, I can't hear that, I'm sorry, I just can't hear that. And I'm like, oh damn! Now I understand how MAGA works. He's too cool. The pedophilia stuff, I can't hear that right now. I'm in. It's too important to me for some reason. Owning a small business these days is a very strange thing. These are strange days for all of us. Just living every day is like, wow, this is fucking weird. Owning a business on top of that, also very weird, because I'm like reading the news and then I'm like, oh yeah, let's get on social media. You guys want some ice cream or something? Jesus Christ, I don't know. I feel weird asking, but it'd be cool if you did. It's gonna be a weird summer. I don't know if sales are gonna be good, or if the entire world economy is going to collapse. Those things are both on the board right now. It's kind of sleep up here. Shh. Owning an ice cream shop, big question I get all the time is, how do you come up with all these crazy ice cream flavors? I'm like, well, I've been doing this for a decade, and I actually developed a formula from a bunch of different matrices that I put into this spreadsheet I get real high, you guys. I get real high. I have a flavor called Big Deb. It's vanilla ice cream with 4 different little Debbie cakes in it. And it sells like crazy, and I love it. How do you think I came up with that? Ooh. We have a flavor called Oops All Cookie Dough. How do you think that happens? I don't know how to make it any more clear to you guys. I get real high. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Keep it going for the brainchild behind Black Hat Ice Cream. Hell yeah. On deck, we have Tanner Desplay, but this next guy teaches comedy classes all around, including at XPK. Give it up for Dan T.
Hey, where did Ray go? Ray still down here? Ray, turn that camera off. This shit is only meant for the people that's down here.